Hello everybody, we're back at it with another Look Outside challenge video. Last time I tried to beat the game by only using items, so let's find out if I can beat the game by using no items. For the rules we have number 1. Items are not allowed to be used from the inventory screen during combat or outside of combat. Meaning that, for example, I can't heal with a bandage, but I can still eat food via cooking, because it technically does not require me to use an item. Number 2. Like last time, I will not be exploiting the Crimson Ring for infinite friendship points with Tickle, because, like I said in the previous video, that would completely ruin the point of the challenge. Number 3. In my previous run, I realized that Cinnamon is a fraud and not difficult at all, so I will be going for the Exalted 4 as the end boss. Number 4. For the sake of clarity, I just wanna say I do not count equipment as items, so I can still equip weapons and armor just fine. I'm not doing a no item or equipment run. No, I'm not doing that. That's it for the rules. So let's find out. Can you beat Look Outside while not using any items? I start the challenge by completing the intro, killing some of my neighbors, picking up a guinea pig, you know, the usual. After that I return home to play some video games. Now I'm gonna play video games. The reason I'm doing this is to both farm door encounters, which can give me new party members or merchants. Imagine if it's like a cool weapon. Useless. And also to learn the skill Combat Medic, which I can use to heal my party during combat. During this gaming session, I end up getting very lucky and have the gun merchant visit me. For some reason he sold me a combat knife. But I'm not complaining, because it would boost my damage greatly. With my newfound confidence from obtaining this new weapon, I go to the second floor to challenge Lei and try to recruit her. Well, that wasn't very good. What's a carb? Okay, maybe if I do it again. Yes! Nice. With Lei now in my party, I decide to go down to the first floor via Lyle's bathroom, where I almost died to some rats. I make my way to unlock the stairway, which maxes out my danger meter, making me want to return home. After saving my game, I head out again, this time to the Thief family, where I kill some tooflings for XP. Oh. Then I go to exterminate the baby rat room, before unwillingly taking the baby rat with me. Let's just say the rat didn't stay with me for too long. After killing so many rats, I had obtained a bunch of rat tails, which I traded with this thing for a whip. Using the Earth Disc, I open up the door to room 11 and pick up the Mars Disc. Also picking a fight with the Rat Freak, which ended up going pretty well, thanks to the whip that I just got. The Rat Tail whip attacks all enemies at once, which makes it very good for group encounters. There we go. The sewers or whatever, the basement does whip. What is this? A candy machine. Okay, no, it's not in here. Wait, he's in here. I have a party member though. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Need any help? So apparently Puppy now had spawned in the bathroom, even though I already had a party member. Which is weird, because from what I know he should only spawn if you're alone. But maybe they changed in the update or something. Not that I mind, of course. Continuing on, I reach Mutt's Fish and Chips, where I see he's selling the training belt, which doubles the wearer's HP. So you already know I put that on Puppy now. So you guys know about the new update, right? 1.5? Well, it added Ernest home. And he has a rat companion, so I wanted to find out what it would say if I was wearing the Rat King crown. So I went to defeat the Rat King. Oh. Nice. Oh, nice. 70 bleed. Okay, I'm not even close. Oh. Okay, never mind. Bearing the crown allows me to speak to rats, so I head to Ernest and try to speak with this rat. Yes, I can. my mouth all gummy. Can the cat talk? Talk to the rat? That's right. That's right. What's the rat? What do we do? That should deserve it. After this lovely conversation, I go to the rat apartment, and a kind rat gives me a burrito. I didn't really. I stopped it. I'm sorry. I end up slaughtering the entire rat colony. I then return home to save my game and eat some food. Also, if you haven't noticed, I have not been saying every time I go home to save, because I do think it just bloats the video, so I'm probably not gonna mention it like every single time. My party now restored, I head to the landlord to try and save him from the monsters. But that goes about as well as you'd expect. So apparently my landlord is incredibly greedy and wants me to pay $525 just to get the key to the basement. But I don't really have much of a choice, so I comply, snatching the key. But before going to the basement, I go back to the guy that wants rat tails and purchase the filthy ring, which I put on lay. The ring is really weird, to be honest. It like gives you moves depending on what status you're suffering from. But considering I can put bleed on her with my healing skill, I thought it might be useful. I go to the basement and enter the sewer, and I run into this weird new NPC. What are you? What is this? No. Little fairy. I need fairy magic. What did it do? You know, fairy stuff, I think. Talk to frogs now. Amazing. Okay then, sure. Going further into the sewers, I locate Tickle, the friendly tick, and I trade him my blood for the Crimson Ring. The Crimson Ring gives passive health regen to the wearer and will be very useful in the challenge. After obtaining the ring, I go to the basement settlement to eat some soup and unlock the shortcut door. Feeling satisfied with my exploration, I return home to play video games until the day ends. I run into the limb thief, but they were kind of a pushover anyway. The next day I go and try to recruit Joel, but I realize I need to use an item in combat in order to do so. It's okay. I can't get Joel. I need to use the teddy bear. Oh. So I decide to just go to the taxidermy apartment and pick up the patchwork armor for Puppy now. Oh damn. What is the... what? I've never even seen this before. Run. Run. Thank you. Ah! Returning to the basement, I decide to try and fix the elevator. Almost dying on the way, but Puppy now proves why he's the best yet again, by soloing the elevator thing. I return home once more to recoup by sleeping and eating before setting out once again. This time to retrieve the Hell Sword, by just walking past the boss. Yeah, I do think that Dev should change that. I think you should have to defeat the boss, you know, get the boss weapon. Maybe that's just me though. I feel as though I should probably progress the story, so I go to the further request without any issues thanks to my strong party. I make a visit to Mutt again, and sell off any items I have, in order to buy some good equipment. I finally go and do the telescope puzzle, where I run into the spine. I do not run into him. I run into him. Hello, spine. I do not like the way you're speaking to me. No. 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 No, come back! I use my new negative disc to imprint the image on a piece of paper that I give to Lyle, which he will have ready for me tomorrow. While waiting for him to do that, I go do the other necessary bosses like the typewriter and the... For the next 2 days or so, nothing of note really happens. Just me grinding door encounters and making peace with the cockroaches. I don't need to cook. You hear her cough. Who am I hearing, bro? Please. Big friend, love you. We help big friend. That's the one, isn't it? I got. Who is she? Stop it! No! Oh! Morton! You feel her clammy hand touch your back. No, I do not. Oh, Morton. Oh, wait, no, that's not Morton. That's the curio merchant, right? I do get Dan to join my party, but I don't really care, because a day later this fella appears in my bathroom, and they are way cooler. Friend. Hello, friend. Talk. Hello. I make some last moment preparations, buying new gear and feeding the entire party. And then, it is time. I give all of the offerings to Jasper, and I head to the roof. Let's go. Okay, maybe that was a little bit overdramatic. Let's just fight the final boss now, okay? Let's do roach cannon again then, because it's a lot of damage. Did I win? Oh. 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 Well, that wasn't very hard.